friends, this is the Bijou Baker. I'm Maria. Someone asked me, what's your favorite cookie? My favorite cookie is the next cookie I'm gonna eat. And in this case, it's really true because I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. Chewy, soft, right out of the oven, so good and warm. Even if they're not out of the oven, say you've had them for a couple hours and obviously the heat's gone, pop them in the microwave for like 5 seconds and they're soft and chewy all over again. This is a really, really easy recipe. And I always say that, but that's only because it is, I promise. But definitely one you'll want if you like oatmeal raisin, you're really gonna like this one. I'm gonna show you tricks on how to always make sure you get chewy cookies. It's about the same rule across the board, and it's what I do every single time. So here are the list of ingredients. The first thing I'm going to do is just combine all my dry. So I've got my flour, my salt, my baking soda, my cornstarch. This is such a phenomenal, we don't give this enough credit, cornstarch, I tell you, I love it. And then I've got my spices. They go inside, and again, you're mixing it here to make sure that it's well combined inside the whole, the big mixture. Now with this, I've got my raisins. I'm going to add just a little bit of flour. And what that's going to do, it's going to kind of keep them all from clumping up. I do this especially if I make a carrot cake or anything that has raisins in it or something that's heavy that will sink. This is my go-to trick. Okay, that's done and it gets set aside. Okay, I've got everything ready. I got a lot of questions about this egg. Isn't that cool? I always think, oh no, they're gonna break, but they don't. So it works. I need 2 eggs. This right here, look at the size of that baby. You know I like working with jumbo eggs, but wow, I almost want to save this, but I'm not. All right, let's go. All right, in goes the butter first. With all cookies, you're gonna cream the butter. I'm not gonna say all, but I'm gonna say 99.97% of the cookies. You're gonna cream the butter and the sugar together. Oh, I probably should plug it in. Okay, that baby gave me 2 yolks. Can you see this? I'm okay with that. I'm still going to use 2. That's just going to give me extra richness. I'm counting that as 1. I've just combined everything as you saw it, nothing spectacular, and always scrape the bowl. And in case you didn't know, you do this so you can knock off your handle. You do this so that you can make sure that there's no hidden clumps of anything. You want a smooth, homogeneous mix. That's good. I'm going to add in the flour. This will be the last time I use the mixer. The rest of the stuff is going to be done by hand. It's still really wet, and you think, man, that's really not a lot of flour. It's not, but we're not done yet, so that's okay. You know, you see all these videos like, oh man, that smells so good. That's because it does, you guys. It really does. You get those spices in there. Yeah, that does it for me. Okay, so I'm going to add in the oats. Now, when you're using oats, you want to use the old-fashioned cut oat, not the fast cook, or what's it called, cooks in 5 minutes stuff. That's going to turn into mush. I mean, you're just going to end up with a paste, and you're going to lose the consistency of these beautiful oats. So they go in, and you just fold it. You could do this part in the mixer. I like the touch of it. When you do bake a lot, you guys, it really does get a lot less intimidating, and you can put out cookies in 2 minutes. If you wanted to add nuts, I would add them in with the raisins so that they get a coating of the flour as well. That's it. And then they get scooped out, and I'm going to show you a trick I use for all my cookies. All right. I'm just going to scoop them out. That's no great trick. All right, here's the trick. I take a parchment paper and I put it right on top. And then I take the bottom, a flat bottomed glass. This one's a little heavy. I kind of like that. And I just smush it down to make a disc. I'm not trying to make it flat. I just want it into a disc. This is what's going to ensure an evenly baked cookie. You know, yes, as it bakes, it will kind of smush down, but we're just kind of helping it along. That's it. This goes in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes, but no more, because the second part of a chewy cookie is this. You like that? That was me trying to be smooth. I fail all the time. Okay, so the second part of a chewy cookie is not taking it to the full time. If you like crispy cookies, you bake it to the full time or even longer. I know a lot of people who don't like chewy because they think it's raw. For whatever reason, they don't like it. That's all right. I like mine chewy. So 10 to 12 minutes is the time. 11 to 12 minutes is where I'll go. You see, just under, and then I'm going to take them right off the cookie rack, right off the cookie sheet, and put them on a cooling rack. This stops the cooking process altogether and begins to cool the cookie. So its doneness is perfect. So 10 to 12 minutes, and they're in the oven. Okay, these are just out of the oven, and I lied. I'm gonna let them sit just a couple minutes because they're still, you can see the inside. It looks like it's raw. It's not raw, I promise you, but man, is that gonna be chewy. The outside has got a great crispy, oh, I can't wait to eat this, but I'm gonna give them a minute, let them kind of sit, not the full time, not until they're cool, just until I can see how soft that is. It's a little too soft for me to move them, but I'll give it maybe another 30 seconds and then take them off. Perfect. So they will cool here and continue to firm up here, and they slide off perfectly. This is just such a perfect chewy cookie. Once it's on here, it's starting to cool off already, so we're in a good place with that. And I'm tempted to just bite into it, but again, I'm gonna wait a minute. People always ask me, why do you like baking so much? Hello, because I get first dibs. Look at that, soft. Oh, I'm done. I'm just gonna tell you. Okay. All those spices that we used in the very beginning, there's not much, right? You don't think they're gonna do a whole lot. They were dancing in the oven, let me tell you, because they were out to make a show-stopping performance. The raisins are my favorite part. This is a good cookie. You guys gotta try it. Try it. Oh. All right, my friends, until next time, I got cookies to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Happy baking.
Ah, that was fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.